we all are going to behave ourselves. And not to be stalkers and pedos. We will never be bad guys at all. Hehehe.
Whoa, it's hopping right off the pad!
Uh-oh, that is one fast bunny.
Boing, it's bouncing everywhere!
I'll try to catch it. Oh!
Even though I have now behaved and always been nice, I'm also not a big obsessive fan stalker at all. Hehehe.
I've known YouTube for almost 20 years now, and in my 15.5 years being on this site, I've never ever made a video like this before. Today, I'm going to be calling someone out. Folks, allow me to introduce you all to Calvin Halwani, aka Calhal462. Now, if you've never heard of Calhal before, the best way I can describe him as one of my friends calls him, known as the Daniel Larson of the Loud House fandom. In reality, he was once a loyal supporter of my works for a few years, so what's the big deal with this man? Well, I'm glad you asked, and prepare yourself for what kind of man this guy is. First off, Calhal found me in late 2019 on Instagram who drew one of my earliest original characters. Now, if you're an artist, or whatever passion you follow, and you grow a small or large following, no matter the social media platform you prefer, but let's take an artist for example. Have you ever gotten messages from people asking requests or commissions? We'll only speak about the requests side, because I did take open public requests back when I was starting to gain some attention with my work, and Calhal was one of the few people. But it came to a point when Cal and other folks that I've encountered were taking advantage of asking me to draw their characters with other show characters, and so on. The few people like Calhal would get upset if I deny or say no thanks to their requests. Other than that, Calhal was making weird fantasies of my characters, and pay close attention when I say this. Whenever I make a change to my stuff, even if it's not official, Calhal will go to the length to believe the change that I made is official to him. I really hope you'll understand that. In early 2023, months after I revived my streaming stuff, Cal had the mindset to say this to me from a defunct stream from one of my friends, saying, "It looks like your Twitch stream is working super good without buffering, but Dan needs to try his best to start his first stream." Okay, while that isn't the worst thing in the world to say to someone, but sometimes it's true, streamers do go through PC or internet issues every now and then. But that was the message where I had to put my fucking foot down and say I had enough of this man's obsession. So I blocked and banned him on all my social medias and moved on and thought nothing of it. Only to realize it would begin a freaking long obsession of stalking, stealing, spamming, countless apologies, creepy attempts, and even AI bullshit. Now, as someone who's on the spectrum, Cal is as well. But he seems to be one of the people on the spectrum who aren't aware of themselves or know the boundaries of things. I'm not trying to offend anyone who's on the spectrum or has any disabilities, but there are some people who might not understand. Another thing to point out, as mentioned, was blocking, where Cal isn't the only one. I'm sure some of you can relate to this. I blocked without warning them because I was either uncomfortable with what they do or say, or try attempts at being friends with me. Where that leads to those blocked people having to go to their followers or friends or so-called white knights to ask me the innocent question, "Why did you do it? Why did you block so-and-so? You have no right to block so-and-so for no reason. You must have a reason to block so-and-so." Sometimes I give them my answer, and sometimes I don't. And people like Cal refuses to accept that he's blocked, banned, and should move on instead. Unfortunately, that's not what Cal did. From 2023 to 2025, his behavior and insane obsession was getting worse. Then, Cal brought his friend, now enemy, named Dominic Ambrosio, aka Ash Turner, online, and spent almost every majority of Ash's streams they used to do which was mentioning me and my friends, telling to come back to them. They also created a Discord server group, once was called the Besties, and then Cal moving forward to the Trainers, trying to be like the now defunct Missing Pencils group that I was part of till mid-2024. Then, in the summer of 2024, a person who was an ex-member of the Besties made a channel by the name of SM Besties, dedicating the channel to expose the group and the two degenerates, Cal and Ash. Ash, on the other hand, had his own worries and problems to face with. One, Ash has a fascination with airlines and aircrafts, and made countless odd planes with my name and my friend's name attached to them. Two, some of you do remember this, the robotic person stream. And what the hell is even that? Well, where the two man-childs were streaming on Ash's Twitch stream, and Cal's own mom walked in on him arguing about his computer obsession. You've got to take a listen to this.
What's on your phone that you're hiding?
It's just Twitter.
I don't want you on Twitter. I don't like Twitter. Why are you on Twitter?
So
You have no place on Twitter. If you don't start to follow some of my rules, I'll take the phone away. Okay? Because I pay for this phone.
no Santa Claus.
No. If you gotta pay every month.
So
I don't care if your heart is broken over a phone. You are changing, and I don't like the way you're changing. You're changing because of this.
don't touch the computer.
I'll touch it if I want to. Stop it. You're not listening to me. You're changing into something that you're lost. You're lost. You're in space. You're listening to this robotic person. I
am not a robotic person. Listen.
All day long. This is not a friend. This is
Shut the
somebody you
freak
don't
up,
even know.
Mom. Calvin's mom. Listen.
You understand
I am
that?
not a robotic person, okay? I am not a
If you
robotic
wanted to listen
person.
to somebody's madness that you're listening to this all day long, I won't allow it. I won't. I told you I don't want you to. But you can't control yourself. So be polite. Say your goodbyes and don't say my mom. Don't talk about me. And since I opened my eyes this morning, I've been hearing this kid's voice. I don't want you hearing.
You mean I should change my life?
Yeah. Yes, I want you to change your life. I want you to be healthy. You're not putting on weight. You're not exercising. You're weak. You're gonna look like an old man in a minute. You're young. You should be looking the best ever. The healthiest. You have sciatica like an old man.
Alright, I'll
That's because you sit all day long.
just have...
I don't want you doing this.
So,
Pretend like you have school today.
3. My close friends said a rumor that Dominic attempted to dox me. And 4. This was the final nail in Dominic's coffin, admitting he's a PDF file, along with his 10-minute apology video just making a complete fool of himself.
even though when the others are banned, the Twitch chat, but I think I'm well, pedo right now, but I'm not pedophile as well.
So everyone's just blocked me, including Sloopy, who showed my private part.
But back to Locale. As his obsession was continuing and trying to get a hold of me, people started to distance themselves away from Cal. However, Cal tried to attempt to clear the air out in September 2024 with his 25-minute apology video posted to his own YouTube channel. Obviously, he'd taken it down. Trust me, you're going to have a hard time sitting through his whole video trying to take accountability. What I want to show you is a few things that I feel is ridiculously dumb and sort of funny. First is shouting out the person who exposed him, his friends, and his own group.
If you're watching this, I hate you guys so much. You are always naughty and very stupid trolls, and I hope your computer will get taken away so you will find yourselves grounded while me and my online friends are finding ways to report you. So no more recordings of people making fun of us, making fun of each other.
In case you aren't aware of this man-child, he is now 30 years old. That's right, folks. 2 years older than me, and probably still enjoys one of those Go Animate Grounded videos. I know, I hate to break it to you sports fans. Also, in the robotic stream video incident with his mom when he said Santa Claus, yeah, this man isn't in the right mindset. And look, believe in what you want. Not everyone is going to agree in what you believe in. Next, let's see how he talks about me and my close friends.
If you three boys are watching this, I really like seeing your art and your comics.
Cal, listen, it's okay. You could have started that way by saying, I really hate you so much, just like a little kid would say. But no, he wanted to start all clean and respectfully about us. Sure, I don't mind. And it goes back to, I hate you phase. I don't like you attitude.
But I will no longer give you support to you ever again. So now, I also hate you three. I really hate you guys so much. I will never be a big stalker and pedo. And I will always behave and be nice. I am still a nice guy, but not at you.
My God in Christ, did you not hear what came out of your mouth, Cal? Listen to what you said there. I'm still a nice guy, but not at you. Maybe I'm just all over the place at this very moment, but being a nice guy while stalking, stealing, spamming, and have suspicious behavior towards me and my friends, yeah, I don't think that works that way, man.
As for me, I am still very nice and well-behaved and a well-behaved person. And the most talented and wonderful cartoonist in all of social media. Yep, that's right. I am such a great cartoonist, and I'm the best artist in all of social media. So I could do whatever.
Oh my fucking God, the cringe is real, folks. Have we reached a new pandemic in this country? The last one being COVID. I say main character syndrome is at its peak. But also, step aside AI and your artists out there. Mostly I'm referring to you, realistic artists. Because Calhal is gonna dominate you with his art that is the greatest above anybody stepping on foot on this planet. When literally his works are straight NFT looking works. I think you can do better than that, Cal. But for real, I don't fucking care. So that's really all I have to show you this man-child's apology video, if you can even call it an apology video. But there are two last things to end this off. First are one of his white knights that have done unforgivable actions. So let me show you a quick recap of those white knights. Purple Dino 100, an artist who got arrested in mid-September 2024 for attempting to kidnap a child. Brian Loud, a guy who has a history of being toxic to people and ordinary Loud House fans. And just recently, a piece of evidence shows he's a homophobic. There's even a possibility, it's right now a theory, that the DeviantArt account by the name of Anakin Bird, who's been stealing people's works, including mine, showing no mercy whatsoever, and posts AI slop. I mean, compare these two accounts and see if the Anakin account is run by Brian. Pro9000, a Loud House fan turned into desperate scammer, and is also a PDF file, just like Dominic. Gabblecrack, a Loud House artist who describes his works as children's fashion. And finally, Dirtbox. Oh my God, the only way I could describe this person is he's the Loud House artist version of Shadman. I think the Loud House fandom, in my opinion, takes the cherry on top as one of the worst fandoms in existence. I thought that the My Little Pony and Sonic fandoms were the worst. But nope! Look online, if you're brave enough, and see for yourself how bad it's gotten. A fandom has its good side, and a fandom has its bad side. Finally, recently the man-child loser and his other partner and art thief I mentioned, Brian Loud, figured out in their pathetic minds to create AI animated bullshit videos of my characters. I'll just play those AI crap videos out for you to see.
Sketches to life. Draw, dance, laugh all day. Grab a pen, make a friend, let the color flow. Sketch it quick, press the switch, watch them come and go. From the page to the stage, our world can come alive. With my crew and doodle
one fast bunny.
Boy, it's bouncing everywhere.
I'll try to catch it. Oh! Okay, it's down. You okay, little
I
guy?
think we overcharged the doodle match.
Oh, whoa! It won't stop bouncing.
It just came out of the can. I didn't even finish the
Duck!
deal.
Yikes! It's like a turbo trampoline with ears.
Come on, little buddy, slow down.
Nope, it's going again.
So, what do you guys want to do at recess today? I'm up for a game of course. Have fun. You too, Mia. Morning, class. Have fun. You too, Mia. Listen, Fuzzy. Sounds like the ocean's hiding in there. No, it really
Hey,
does.
back off, feather feet. Mine.
That goes quicker than your feet, Johnny.
Oh, and the crab's sneakier than my feet.
You kids have fun. I'm catching the next set.
I can't take a split of a second looking back at my drawings without thinking of these weird and somewhat scary AI degenerate videos those losers even knew how to do themselves. Alright, I think this is a good stopping point, and I've shown quite enough today for you all. But finally, once and for all, Calhal462. If you're watching this right now, you need to stop. From all that we've seen from you and showing no signs of stopping, I think you need to stop using the internet. And as bad as it is for me to say, that's true. You should stop. You are creepy, weird, and delusional. I mean, seriously, despite your mom in that stream video, the robotic person incident video, telling you to stop using the internet, and you still being on here, sorry to say, but your mom is crazy and also delusional as well. I'm sorry. But the most important thing to hear and for me to say is grow up and fucking move on. I don't want to be associated with you, and I don't want to be friends with you. Fuck off. And with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all sticking towards the end of this very hard watching video for me to call out a degenerate that I needed to speak out once and for all. Of course, my friends have told me multiple times to ignore it and it will move on, but in a situation like Cal, he just didn't want to move on or face the fact that I didn't want him around me. And I can assure you that Cal not only is the first stalker, but he isn't going to be the last one. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video of mine, see ya!
Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will soon move forward with what we will do next. Goodbye!